Group 1 Alkali metals. This group of the alkali metals has 6 elements which are lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. The group has the most reactive metals in the periodic table because of their big atomic size and low ionization energy. At the time, they have low density, so this makes they have low melting and boiling point. Atomic size from lowest to biggest. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. Ionization energy lowest to biggest, francium, cesium, potassium, rubidium, sodium, and lithium. Electronegativity from lowest to biggest, francium, cesium, rubidium, potassium, sodium, and lithium.
Lithium is a soft silvery metal. It has the lowest density of all the metals. It reacts violently with the water. Sodium is a soft metal that transnishes within seconds of being exposed to air. It also reacts violently with the water. Potassium is a soft silvery metal that transnishes in air within minutes. Rubidium is a soft metal that ignites in the air and reacts violently with water. Cesium is a soft gold-colored metal that quickly that is quickly attacked by air and reacts explosively in the water. Francium is as intensely radioactive. The most important use of lithium is for the rechargeable batteries for phones, laptops, digital cameras, and electric vehicles. This metal is used for these batteries because it's the lighter one, so with these devices we need to move every time, and with another battery it could be more heavy, and these batteries are the ones that last longer. Environmental implications. Metallic lithium will react with nitrogen, oxygen, and water vapor in the air. The vapor in the air it's very common to be in any space. Consequently, the lithium surface will cover with a mixture of lithium hydroxide, lithium carbonate, and lithium nitride. Lithium hydroxide represents a hard significant danger because it's extremely corrosive. So whenever we are using lithium, we need to have a very special attention to it because it's very explosive. As the besides, as the batteries are made of this and technology make advances every day, people is getting the new technologies. So these batteries, as if you want to stay with the same device instead of buying a new one, the battery may damage, so you need to change it. And people is buying the newest technology every day. So there are being used more lithium batteries than before because of the demand that these devices have. Um, as this metal is very flammable, many reactions can cause a fire and explosion. With this situation, there is formed an irritate toxic in the air. With the contact and when you inhalate this you can get the sensation of burning inside or or cough. With your skin and your eyes you can get pain, redness, and burns. As this metal it's common in the batteries, and we have batteries daily in our life with our phone, tablets, computers, cameras, or even cars. There have been more devices with these batteries. So as the demand increases with of these devices, we have more of these batteries. So we have more lithium in our daily life. So it's very dangerous to have a lithium battery without any special attention. So because the pollution and the dangers of these materials, there have been made campaigns for collecting lithium batteries in supermarkets, stores, and even universities and schools. The uses of sodium in our are present in our daily life. With sodium, there is glass manufactured. It also help. It also it's part of the paper manufacturing. But the most important use of sodium is it for making the salt we commonly use for food, and it's also used in fertilizer. Health implications. Sodium is a compound of many foodstuffs, for instance, of common salt. It is necessary for humans to maintain the balance of the physical fluid system. Sodium is also required for the nerve and muscle functioning. Too much sodium can damage our kidneys and makes the possibility uh, to have high to have a high blood pressure. Contact with contact of sodium with water, including precipitation, causes the formation of sodium hydroxide fumes, which are highly irritating to skin, eyes, nose, and throat. This might can this can cause sneezing and coughing.
Potassium. Potassium uses are it's really important in fertilizers. It's used for fertilizers. Um, Environmental implications. Potassium is found in all of the cells. Most importantly in plants, so it's very im- important for. Okay. The greatest demand of potassium is fertilized because it is one of the most important compounds. Um, Environmental implications. Potassium is essential to life because it's in almost all the cells, and humans need potassium to live, so it's um, in bananas and in many other fruits. Um, Environmental implications. Potassium is the seventh most abundant metal in the earth.
Rubidium is literally used outside research. It has been used as a component of photocells to remove traces of oxygen from vacuum tubes and to make special types of glass. Environmental implications. Rubidium is considered to be the 16th most abundant element in the Earth's crust. The relative abundance of rubidium has been persisted in recent years, and it's now suspected of being more plentiful than previously calculated. It's very like potassium, and there are no environments where it is seen as a threat. And in the health implications, water reactive, moderately toxic by ingestion. If rubidium ignites, it will cause thermal burns. Rubidium really reacts with skin moisture to form rubidium hydroxide, which causes chemical burns of eyes and skins. Signs and symbols of overexposure is skin and eye burns.
Cesium. The most important use of cesium is the urine fluid. Health implications. Humans are not so exposed to cesium, but cesium radioactive is causal damage. Environmental implications of cesium. Cesium occurs naturally in rocks and minerals.
Francium is extremely rare because of its chemical and physical properties are not known. It has been studied by radiochemical techniques, which show it's the most stable in the ion. Francium is the least electronegativity of all the known negatives. Applications. There haven't found a really good application for the francium. Francium in the environment. Like francium is so there's not really a high quantity of francium in the earth. The francium has not been really studied in the environmental part, so people doesn't know how it is to the environment. Health effect of francium. The francium health effect, it's really weird because how the same thing as the environmental issue is that the people there's so small quantity that they're having waste a lot in trying to human how it affects human health. As it's so unstable, any amount of format will decompose to the other elements so quickly that there is no reason to study it in effect of human health. Environmental effects, okay, so, yeah.